Hey guys, Dan here. Today we're going to do a CP race, Nürburgring. I chose the Porsche. Should be a good car here. I was not super happy with my qualifying actually. I lost like 2-3 tenths in the first sector on my fastest lap, but still P6. If I can finish this race in P6, I would be more than happy, to be honest. But look at this here. I'm 8 tenths of pole, 4 tenths slower, P18. Holy shit. This is crazy. 2 Porsche in front here. Let's see. Excited for this race. 45 minutes, no pit stop. Let's get into it. Can get some pressure into the tires by doing this. Brakes and throttle at the same time. This will heat up the brakes, and that will transfer the heat into the tires. As you can see, brake pads are yellow now. Oh, you can't see it. They are yellow now. You can see the brake temperature and the widget in the top right corner. By the way, if you're interested in that widget, one of my mods, DE Rookie, made it. It's a dashboard for Simucube. You can get it on the community Discord. The link is in the description below, so it's for free if you wanna try it out there. Also relative standing, stuff like that. I'm just using the track map and this telemetry widget. Oh, and the pedal inputs are made by him as well. So if you're interested in anything of that, check the Discord. Also, if you like the content, I would appreciate subscribe or maybe like the video. Also, I'm on Twitch usually either Monday or Tuesday. I'm thinking about whether moving to Tuesday and then Wednesday, Friday. Link in the description below as well. A lot of iRacing on Twitch, but also quite some ACC races. Yeah, that's very, very good English here. Oh, the Nürburg in the distance. Ah, it's so good they made the cars ghosts here on the pace lap. I'm pretty sure the guy ahead is maybe using a VPN or so. Thing is so bad. Let's hope we don't get too much warping. Always an issue here in ACC. Okay, double file, there we go, we're on the left side. Too far ahead. Get to the... Strange. Too fast.
Green line, show them where to go.
Had nowhere to go. Little bump to the Aston ahead. Oh god, oh god. Not a good start. Ah, there was much more possible here. Oh, bad ping, there we go. Nothing I can do there, mate. I'm sorry. Oh, another guy with a bad ping, I think. Oh, damn it. They really gotta work on their netcode. I hope we didn't get too much damage from that. 1 second or so. I think that's fine. Okay, I don't know how fast the Bentleys are on the straight here. But typically the Porsches are kind of slow, so let's see. Well, Marcus behind. Madsen, of course. Madsen is nearly all of my races. Always in his V12 Aston. That car sounds so good. Talking of sounds good. 6th gear in the Porsche is epic. Maybe I should not talk too much here in the first laps and try to actually find some pace.
Well done, mate. This has been also best.
Cone is already missing here, turn 1. Damn it. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Whew. Nearly went wrong. Bentley drove a very defensive line there, which made me brake too late as well. I think it would be very beneficial if I could pass him. Look at that train behind here. Okay, now it's on Marcus. Oh, the guy behind is faster, definitely. Ah, come on, go for it.
Well done, mate.
Not gonna defend here. Lap 3, lap 2. It's a nice paint as well. I really hope we get custom paints in 1.4. SRO has these new paints now. I think everyone will get custom paints in the future. Doesn't have to be implemented by Kunos, just some third-party support like on iRacing, trading paints. That would be great. Okay, so I guess we're P7 now. Oh no, P6. Wait, I crashed out the Audi on lap 1 and then we got passed by the Bentley. We get another freebie that I did not see. I don't know. Wow, now the guys ahead are flying. Let's try to get into a rhythm here behind Beblik.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Interesting. 6th gear, it sounds so good. Can we just use 6th gear only? Ah, not a good lap time here. 56.2.
Fastest lap so far.
I don't think you need to shift to 6th gear here on the start-finish straight. I just want to hear the engine. Makes sense, huh? Oh, Matzen behind. What happened there? Something popped up in chat. That's usually the occasional road rage. Thanks. I mean, thanking, of course. Okay, I really have to try to stop talking for a moment. Oh, I just love this game. Or sim. It's so much fun to drive. Crazy. Yesterday I was in a session against Leclerc, but you probably saw that on YouTube. Posted the video there. 55-3, that's not too bad. I don't think I have the pace to compete with the Porsche head, maybe the Bentley. But we have to see how fast the guys behind are. Usually I'm better in qualifying than on race pace. But let's see. Also, I have no idea what setup I'm using. I think I got it from a YouTube video from Cryptic. But it was in my Silverstone folder, so might be a Silverstone setup. But I mean, both are racetracks, so I guess it will be fine, right? Track is track. Come on, Marcus. Send it. A little touchy. Some Punterino. I hope I took enough fuel. It says I have... Oh, I hope my telemetry widget is wrong. It says I need 9 liters of fuel. But I think the average... Oh. Okay. That is, for Marcus. Porsche definitely is one of the harder to drive cars on ACC, but definitely also one of the most fun cars. Porsche and Audi are probably my two favorite cars, even though I have way more seat time in the Audi, because we used that for several league races and everything. The RLM Endurance League right now in the Audi together with Vicky. So if you're interested in league races, Redline Motorsports, can highly recommend them. Just don't punt people. Still a little bit salty because of all the drive-thrus I got. Now the telemetry widget adjusted. It says no more fuel in the calc column or box. That means you have enough fuel. Oh, this car. As fun as it is, it's really scary sometimes. No, let's not do a Marcus. I need more fan power, fan boost, no, just more air. Losing 3 to 4 tenths per lap to the guys behind right now. I don't like that. Ay, 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 ay. Porsche, don't do this to me. Is this a warning? No, I was slow enough. Great. It says we have 17 laps remaining and we have fuel for 19 laps, so we are all good. Every corner, you're like, oh my god, Porsche, please, don't spin. Never want to lift completely in the Porsche. Always have a little bit of throttle applied, but I'm not doing that in the chicane, so I'm struggling there. Also guys, if you did not see my latest, my last video, I highly recommend it. That was some crazy fun race. The community race hosted by Charles Leclerc. I started like P29 or so. There was no practice, no qualifying session, because Charles had to go to bed. And you can imagine how crazy lap 1 was. Open lobby. Probably a lot of Leclerc fans that don't do a lot of online racing just wanted to be in the session. It was a crazy, crazy, crazy race. Wreck avoidance was key. I managed to catch the pack in the front and had some nice battles against Albon and Leclerc. Ah, lost all the time again. Damn it. Damn it. This is very adventurous, this chicane. But hey, it's the fast chicane. I hate that other Nürburgring layout. The fast chicane is so much better than the slow chicane. Oh yeah. Oh god. How did that happen? Stalled the engine. Damn it. Well. RIP. We only lost 2 positions, really? No, 3. P5 to P8. This hairpin. It's driving me crazy. Okay, let's see if we can catch them again. I hope the tires are fine. I'm doing much more iRacing than ACC, and I think this game is so much harder to drive, especially when you're slow. I'm having a hard time to feel what the car is doing when I'm driving slowly. Like there, turn 1, perfect example. I felt that the rear was loose way too late. Oh, Ricardo and Weber behind. I'm sure that are the real F1 drivers, huh? But it's actually Ricardo and not Ricardo. Ricciardo. Well, you know who I mean. Ah, that annoys me. Let's see if we can catch maybe at least the Aston ahead. Oh, that's a lot of Astons. All the Astons ahead, maybe. 2039. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, careful this time. Oh, I'm scared. As you can see, this car was loose again. Interesting. That's just Porsche things for you. Hey, but I'd rather spin in the Porsche than have a boring race in the V8 Aston, for example. I think the only cooler front-engine car here is the Bentley. I really don't like the other ones. Especially the Aston and the AMG. I get why people like the cars, but I think they are very, very boring to drive. Setup feels pretty good though, I have to say. It's very loose. Definitely took me some laps to get used to. Well, it probably takes me even more laps to get used to it for turn 1. And it feels nice. Okay, for some reason the guys ahead are much faster now. .55.3 cruise off. Ay ay ay. Second faster than me. Well, it's only 20 minutes over. We still have 25 minutes left in the race. So maybe somebody wants to spin turn 1. That is not me. So want to hear a nice random excuse? Usually I stream my races and then upload them to YouTube. This is just a recording. And at the same place where you usually have the drop frames symbol, now it's the recording symbol and both are red. I always see like in my peripheral vision the red icon and I'm like, shit, something is wrong. When it's not. Yeah, okay, very random excuse. Oh. Schumacher is... Either me or the car lost some speed. Both is very possible. I mean, if you spin, you do lose some confidence in the car. Another random excuse, I know. God. No. Nah, I cannot go the pace from the guys ahead. I hope I can keep the guys behind on distance. Nice shifting there, Dan. Well, Madsen was catching me slightly, but not... He wasn't that much faster before I spun.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Okay, thanks, spotter. Yeah, we have more than enough fuel. Probably like 10 liters of spare fuel or so. Whatever. Better be safe than sorry, right? Yeah, still doing 55s. 56.4. Gotta work on my shifting points, shifter points. Also, since my iRacing beginner guide was kind of popular, I was thinking about doing an ACC beginner guide. Would anyone be interested in that? I'm not sure about it because I think ACC is not as complicated to get into it compared to iRacing. But I mean, there's an easy way to get up your ratings and everything. Maybe something like that would be useful, I don't know. Constantly checking my relative in the mirrors. Should not do that. It's always a distraction. Well, at least I'm constantly slow. I think I cut the corner too much there in that lap where I spun. That probably unsettled the car. And then installed the engine, couldn't find the restart button. Need a button box. Because of the wheel is like 180 degrees rotated and you're like, shit, where's that button? Otherwise I would still be P5, of course. Copper. Also I thought, it's just a recording of one race. How hot can it get in this room? It will be fine without AC. I made a terrible mistake. It's like at least 80 degrees in here, I think. Totally not exaggerated. Maybe even 85. Fanatic podium, hey, can I have some Simucube ads on there? No? Okay. At least this car has some Alpine Stars logos. And since I'm driving for Alpine Stars Geodesic Racing, I thought that's probably a nice paint to use here for this race. Also, I spun like a typical geodesic driver. We are all good. Is there floor damage in this game? In this sim?
Regaining the car heading sector
I spun exactly like that in one of the community races once. Did not learn from it. Too long ago. Should do more community races. Join my Discord if you want to be part of those. I'll announce them there. And also follow me on Twitch. Links in the description below. Hashtag sellout. We're driving around in Topsplit here, by the way. There are 6 splits. With, I think 25 cars were in this. So that would be 150 cars. That's not bad. This is the first time slot of the day. Very nice to see more people doing this. If you're thinking about it, I definitely recommend getting this game. For me, right now, it's my favorite sim. That does not mean that the netcode is perfect and everything, but it's the most fun to drive. And on Steam, if you don't like a game, I think you can return it within 2 hours of playtime or so. So give it a try. Or maybe if you tried it when it came out. I really was not a big fan of this game when it came out. My Twitch viewers probably know. I tried it like 5 or 6 times on stream. And every time it ended with me rage uninstalling the game. And then installing it again a few days later, but felt good for the moment, you know. Remember my very first laps here. I think it was Spa, turn 1, exit, I got stuck on that curb. And then I was like, okay, GG, kudos, good game. But they improved the game so much, it's crazy. Very, very, very nice. I wonder if we gain some rating here on P8. Probably not a lot. Don't even lose some. No, this mistake. I mean, now they are faster than me. I don't know if my car has damage or if that's just me being slow. So I think at the moment I'm in the position I deserve. I mean, of course I am, since I spun. Yeah, but it's those things where you always think like, why did I do that? Why? Okay, I just saw on the relative that Mr. Biblik is 5 seconds behind again. He was fast, so I should probably focus to not let him catch up if he can pass Costa. Maybe use the time while he's still behind him to increase the gap a little bit. So maybe more focus, less drive. Yeah, more focus, less driving. More focus, less talking. Makes sense, huh? Less driving now. Oh, I love this car. Except that one lap in turn 1. There I did not like it a lot. But it's fine again. But Ferrari, if you're watching and you want to hire me because I beat Leclerc yesterday, I can switch to the Ferrari. It's all good. So much smoke. How are the others driving? Dust, I mean, not smoke. Oh, I think Costa and Biblik are fighting.
Gaining on the driver ahead, sector 3.
Gained quite some time here. Well, they are side by side now, I think. Yeah, they both did a 57. Now he passed him. 6.7 seconds. And we have 6 laps remaining. Should be fine, I think. But yeah, more focus, less driving. Also, if you will watch the... yeah, yes, more focus. No, I have to say that. You check the relative. The gaps are so... they don't make any sense. Kunos, please. Can we get proper timings? Is that too much asked for? It's not that hard, is it? I mean, the iRacing relative is pretty bad as well. But we have caps, we have race lab apps. We need some good third-party UI with proper gaps. From what I heard, that is the API. Well, this is not very great as well. Okay, let's be realistic. Without the spin, we maybe could have gotten P7 or so at this point. I don't think I had a chance against Madsen and the guy behind him. Ilaramendi. Four more laps or so? 5 maybe? I'm very much looking forward to opening the blinds and window again to decrease the room temperature by 1000 degrees. Okay, I think we are in a position now where it's time to manage the result. I'm not really getting closer to the guy ahead. The guy behind is not really catching up.
Gaining on the car ahead is number 3.
Then let's listen to the 6th gear again. That's a good thing at Paul Ricard. You can hear it very long. But I think that's the only good thing about Paul Ricard. Not a big fan of that track. Even though it has a decent flow, but it's just... I cannot even describe why I don't like it. When you hear a track like Spa, you think of, oh, Spa, great, Eau Rouge and everything, Nordschleife, crazy. And Paul Ricard, you think of, okay, it's this track, this parking lot. Do you know what I mean? Maybe somebody runs out of fuel? That would be great. Very unlikely though. I don't think people in Topsplit do those mistakes. Well, I once ran out of fuel, so... Yep, nice line. More focus, less driving then. Yeah, I think 3 more laps from now on, and we have fuel for 4.5, 4.6, 4.5 now. I think I have to reduce the rake a little bit. The car feels much better with low fuel. And isn't? Wait. In the GTE Porsche, the tank's in the front, so less fuel means less rake, because less weight in the front. Is it the same in the GT3? Or is it that I might just be more used to the used tires or anything? Does that make any sense? Oh, do we maybe get a battle ahead? Look at that. Ila Mendy and Prusov are like half a second apart. 2 laps to go. Come on, guys. Fight hard and crash. You can do it. Be like me, just crash. Or spin. Oh yeah, cruise up to the 55.6.
Down to the car in front in sector 3.
I think the setup has 20mm of rake. I mean, if you compare it to the Audi, that's like insanely high. For example, in the Audi we ran -2mm last race. But I think the Porsche needs it. In this sim, the car is very sensitive to changes in rake. If you get a setup you don't really like it, try adjusting ride height first. And don't always go like lowest, front lowest, low as possible. Also try raising the front a little bit. Sometimes that helps a lot too. I mean, in the end you probably raise the front as much that you don't bottom out, but...
Leaders on final lap now.
Already? Jesus Christ, I'm slow. Who is the leader? Malinovsky, okay. Porsche expert. Okay, I think I calculated 80 liters and took 83. 80 would have been fine. We will end the race with 4 point... Shit, 100 sign was missing. By who? I was like, huh? Where's my breaking point? Oh yeah, well 80 would have been more than enough. I never trust my calculations for some weird reason. It probably won't happen anything ahead. Still those 0.5 seconds between the two cars. P8. Do we get fireworks here too? At least it's dark, so it's always hilarious when we get fireworks at daytime. Maybe I should finish the race first before I talk about fireworks.
The leader has finished the race.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I mean I lost, I'm sure, like at least a minute because of the spin copper. Yay, P8, okay. Who knows what could have been possible if I didn't spun, but I spun, so P8. I think that's okay. No fireworks here. Disappointing. Just some weird blue smoke. Ooh, 40 seconds behind the leader. In 25 laps. Well, maybe let that be 30 seconds without the spin. Okay, well, it was a fun race, gotta say. Barely had any practice. I did 5 minutes of practice before this. So. Let's save the replay. Let's have a look at the rating we gained or lost. Probably won't change a lot here. Oh, we actually gained 17 rating. Only 20 rating away from 2 races ago where I got caught up in an accident. Barcelona, two cars basically did what Hamilton and Rosberg did. after that long right-hander. And then the car spun and there was some netcode and I couldn't avoid it and yeah, rip. But it is how it is. Sometimes you get the freebies, sometimes you are the freebies. Let's have a look at the start here. Change camera. What exactly happened there? This was... I had such a good run here, but the Audi to the right side. I could not go to the right side here. Well, I probably could have gone, but... yeah. Gave the Aston a slight bump. I think you can do that in this game. And then... look how he's warping over the track. Like his car's not driving in a in the proper line he should have. The angle of the car to the corner is warping all over the place. And then okay, I see what happened there. He punted the Aston. That's because he was much slower than all of a sudden. And then oh god, oh god. Ay. Let's have a look from outside. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Bam, bam. Maybe I could have avoided it if that car was not warping all over the place. And look at the carnage behind then. But it was warping all over the place, so... Let's have a look at the start again from here. See that? Yes. Oh, the sound. The two Porsches. There we were. Oh my god, this is so loud. Everyone deaf? This is not a very nice paint here. Ay, is this loud? Okay, let's have a look at what happened to the Porsche that was ahead of me. Still there, gone. That was exactly here, huh? No, last loop. Here. Change car. Oh, okay. I see. You missed the apex. The first apex, then probably steered a little bit too much, lost the rear, and then F. Oh. Stalled the engine as well. Re-entry was fine. And I love this. That when you pause the replay. Okay, ACC. Okay, where are we? Still in P5 at this point here. Well. What happened here? Oh, yes. And here the engine. Oh, come on. Okay. Then we'll just use this camera. Oh my god, no, this is confusing as hell. Oh. Yeah, let's use this camera. This camera. Okay, so the problem is I cut T1 too much. Here, inside. We don't even have to talk about this. Look at this. Look at this. And I was confused why I spun. And please. Oh, and then we hear. Let's see. This was fine. The car was in the air, but then when the wheels landed on the curb here, that unsettled the car. More reactions for correction. And then engine off. Couldn't find the button. And there we go again. Oh, but this livery looks awesome. But yeah, guys, that's it for this race. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish I didn't spin. I didn't spin. But whatever, still gained some rating. But this game, love it. Guys, thanks for watching. Again, if you like the content, I would appreciate a subscribe or a like or both. Why not both? And I'm streaming on Twitch Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday. Link in the description below. If you have any questions, feel free to join the community Discord. You can also get these overlays here. Always good if you can't see the mouse cursor, right? This one, that's on the Discord if you want to get it for free. One of my mods made it. It's in the ACC overlays channel. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.